we have minced chicken, and we have some red sweet onion. So in that goes, again, this is all getting olive oil, see, no mayonnaise. Put a little bit of pepper in that. And then I want to add some pine nuts to this. I want to crush those up a bit, so I'm going to use a little spice mill. So you put the pine nuts in the spice mill. Or if you don't have a spice mill, you can do this by hand. Put the top on and grind it up. And that's all there is to that. And you put that in. So there are our pine nuts. Mix this up. So that was just chicken that we boiled and then minced up. Our red onion, our pine nuts. We're going to give this some olive oil now to hold that together. And some salt and pepper. Here's some pepper. I don't know what I did with the salt, but you want to put a little bit of salt in there. And then what I like to do with this is to put it in those beautiful basil leaves. Look at the size of these. This is something called Basilico Napoletano. And they're huge, and I love them. And I think they make a great sandwich. So I want to find the biggest ones that I have. So you might want to put two together when you're making the sandwich, but you can make these, you know, tiny little bite-sized sandwiches. So let me take 3 or 4 and show you how this goes. You might want to take that stem off just a little bit. So there they are. I turn them upside down. I'm going to give this just a little bit more olive oil because it needs it. And then you take a little bit of this mixture and you place it right on the center of that leaf. This is no guilt eating, folks. This is great for a party. You don't have this size basil? Well, then you could use a lettuce leaf. I would use a very soft type of leaf, like a Boston bib lettuce or a red leaf lettuce. And once you have it on your leaf like that, well then you just roll it up, you see? You make a little wrap, and then you take a toothpick. So there are our basil wraps. And if you wanted to, what you could do, take a few cherry tomatoes for a garnish and put them right next to your wrap. You see? Just like so. Put one on there because they are delicate. So I think you get the idea. And if you didn't want to use chicken, you could use something else.